Previously on Big Brother AIDS. After Monty told his allies that Shy Guy confided in him and told him about his secret power, Monty ended up spilling the news to every single player, calling a house meeting which led to a house meeting fight. At the HOH competition, Circus Bonnie went from the bottom to the top and shocked his entire housemates by winning the competition. Congratulations, Circus Bonnie. You are the new head of household. And right before the nomination ceremony, Monty came up to Circus Bonnie pitching an idea and a plan and offered himself to be a pawn to get Shy Guy out of the game. And at the nomination ceremony, Circus Bonnie nominated Toadette, Monty, and Peep for eviction. Tonight, the Power of Veto competition will be played. Who will win it? And will it be used to save either Toadette, Monty, or Peep from the chopping block? Find out right now on Big Brother 8. Yikes. Again, really? This nomination ceremony is now completed. So I decided to nominate, obviously, Toadette this week. She's been on everyone's radar ever since, that week 1 fight, and then recently week 2 when, she attacked Honey, and, she's just been going crazy and ballistic into this house. And then I nominated Monty because that was easy for me because Monty, he told me that I can use him as a pawn because he thinks that I'm going to get Shy Guy out. But in reality, I really don't know if that's the right move for me because I am closely aligned with Shy Guy. And then I nominated Peep because I guess that was also easy. I mean, he was nominated last week anyway. And also he kind of, proved himself to be a big target. So, yeah. Let me get this straight. I'm not shocked I'm nominated again. As a matter of fact, I fully expected it. But I'm more or so shocked that Monty was nominated. I mean, did you guys expect that? Because I didn't. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe Monty volunteered himself as a pawn, but I'm on the same boat as you guys. Like, I don't know if you guys saw it coming or not, but I'm confused. I'm honestly okay with these nominations. Listen, I don't want to be on the block. I get that. Everyone gets that. Nobody wants to be on the block, of course. Duh. But I'm on the block with 2 bigger threats than me and 2 bigger targets than me, Toadette and Monty. Monty has already proved that he is a snitch inside this game. Monty is literally the ultimate BBP snitch. So that's one. And then Toadette, she's been just causing ruckus this entire season. While I do love her, it's true. So, I know a lot of the other house guests are probably confused why I'm the block, but I did, in fact, tell Circus Bonnie to use me as a pawn because the plan this week is to get Shy Guy out of this game, so hopefully this can work out in our favor, and if it doesn't, then Circus Bonnie, you are just a complete fool. You are a complete fool. Sometimes I feel like we just need to let Toadette go. What do you mean? I feel like she's just... I hate saying this, Grandma Chica, but she causes so much chaos inside this game. I came into the season trying to play a neutral game, trying to fight under the radar. Obviously, my showmatch with Shamrock Freddy got called out. This feels so good. So obviously, I have some targets on my back a little bit, but at the end of the day, I'd rather have that little target on my back than have a huge target on my back. You know what I mean? Like, if I associate myself and I show everyone that I am working with Toadette and I am protecting her and I'm her friend, people are going to come after me now. And I feel like you kind of see how that ruins my game. Yeah, like, I'm not saying you have to do that, but I feel like me personally, I might just have to take a step back from Toadette because she is just chaos inside this game. And I honestly, and I hate saying this too, but I honestly agree. I feel like, I don't want to let her go. Me either, but that's the problem. The fact that we're not letting her go is ruining our games. I don't want to let her go because she was the first and only person who actually came up to me and willingly wanted to have a deep conversation with me, wanted to have a personal and type of bond with me, and she was the only player to do that the first week, and she came up to me with an alliance, a final 2, and I made a promise to her Glamour Chica, sometimes it's okay to break promises. I understand that. I understand it's Big Brother, but you have to understand, Wendy. It may be easy for you, but it's just not easy for me. It just sucks because Wendy is bringing up the idea that maybe the both of us should disassociate ourselves from Toadette because she is, obviously pointing herself as a huge target to not only herself but to us as well. And I don't think she intends to do that, obviously, but I just think, like, in the long run, it hurts our game, and I understand where she's coming from, but at the same time, I want her to understand that it's not as easy for me, just like it's easy for her, to let go of Toadette. Like, honestly, it takes a lot for me to do that because she was the only person who actually came up to me, and I take this game very seriously. So, I mean, and when I make a promise, I don't usually break it, and she was the first person I ever made a promise to inside this game. This trio between Glamour Chica, Toadette, and I, obviously, I love it, okay? They are my girls. Personally, I love Toadette, and personally, I love Glamour Chica, of course, but game-wise, is this really the best move for me? I mean, I can see myself working with Glamour Chica. She's fine. She's an amazing player. She's good. Like, she's not causing chaos, but Toadette herself is the problem within our trio, and I feel like in the long run, that's going to affect us. Who is y'all's favorite past VVP player? Oh, that is such a good question. I don't know, Toy Chica? That makes sense. I know, but the thing is, I love Toy Chica. She honestly, the entire season 7, and, like, season 4, and etc., she just kept it real, you know what I'm saying? And I like players like that. Probably my favorite would have to be, I don't know, it's a lot of options. I really like Anard. That's a good one, too. I like Anard. I like the way he played the game on season 3. He played a very well-rounded game. I also love Happy Frog. Oh, I love Happy Frog. Exactly. She was so sweet. Literally an angel. I was so you don't understand, y'all. I was literally yelling at my TV screen when they voted to evict her on season 4. And I'm so shocked she hasn't came back yet. Honestly, I'm shocked she didn't come back for Heroes versus Villains, because she's definitely a hero. Like, I feel like out of all the PvP players, she is the biggest hero. I love players like Daisy. Oh, I love Daisy. I love players like Daisy. I love players like Peach. I feel like Peach was very good on her first season. And honestly, I feel like I've seen a lot of debate between who's the better winner, Daisy and Peach, and like, unpopular opinion, but I feel like Peach is the better winner. You do. I think Daisy's the better winner. I know, but that's why it's so unpopular, because everyone thinks that Daisy's the better winner. But you have to hear me out. I understand that Daisy should have won season 1. No offense to Bendy, but at the same time, I feel like Peach was able to do it in her one season, and I feel like because you know how her, Wave, and Rouge have the entire trio. I feel like it was so impressive to see Peach kind of like move herself away from that trio, like basically excluding herself from that trio in the jury point of the game, because it made Wave and Rouge look like the bigger threats, and it made everyone else look at Peach. And I was like, okay, she's this hero now. Like, she disassociated from her trio, so we can trust her now. Like, she was playing honestly both sides of the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like that was very impressive. Like, she was very like, she was so good at the game. She didn't in one try. It took Daisy 2 tries. Okay, I get that. That's valid. Okay, y'all. Top 3 winners. I'll go first. Number 3 would have to be Rosalina. I love her. And number 2 would have to be Freddie. I love Freddie too. He's so sweet. Exactly. And number 1 for me, no offense, Shy Guy, but Daisy. You already know. Even though, like, it should have been Toy Chica, because she should have won season 4. I'll take no shame. Okay, top 3 for me: Anard, 2 Bendy, and 1 Peach. Okay, and you? Top 3, okay. 3 for me would have to be... Oh, I gotta think. I can't remember all these winners. 3 for me is Freddie. 2 for me is... Daisy. And 1 for me is Rosalina. Okay, alright, let's eat. I live for moments like this inside the BBP house, because for me personally, I'm just getting so tired of seeing the drama and the strategy and just the intense gameplay unfold. I feel like sometimes, us house guests, we need a break sometime and just talk about normal stuff. Like, we're all diehard fans of this show, so I feel like we should all just have a good conversation about, like, our top players and stuff like that. And I feel like having this conversation with Outlet and Heinsberg Chica definitely opened a new perspective for me when it comes inside this game, because I'm just so used to seeing the hardcore gameplay and all the drama, which is good TV, but I feel like it's a refresher to see this actually happen in front of my eyes. I'm gonna be honest, Shy Guy kind of shocked me when he said that Peach was the #1 winner. No offense to Peach at all, I love her, but I feel like he just wants to be different so bad. Like, I feel like you're putting Peach at 1, not Daisy. I don't know. I mean, he did say unpopular opinion, so I'm gonna let him pass, I guess. Talking about these winners just makes me more motivated to win the entire game, keep gunning for it, and never give up. And this is exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright, so what's your backup plan if one of your nominees win the veto? Like, who would be your replacement? I don't know. I feel like I want to nominate Cream because I would just upset Monty, and I want Monty like just start coming after me. God, I don't know. I feel like the only person I haven't really gained a connection with is Wendy. I feel like a lot of people would be fine with Wendy going in the block, except for like maybe Glamrock Chica, Toadette, and Shamrock Freddy. And honestly, I feel like that's nothing compared to you putting up anyone else in the block. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's probably the most easiest option. I mean, what really can you do? Because every single person in this game has been a very large presence. So like, it's a lose-lose situation regardless. But I feel like putting up Wendy would probably be your easiest one. Yeah. Hey, sorry to interrupt. Springtrap, can I speak to Circus Bonnie for a second? Oh yeah, sure. I'm sorry. If you want, just call me and we can talk again. Thank you. All right. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I feel like the only way to ensure that Shy Guy will go home is if I battle him out in the AI arena. So you're that confident that you're gonna win the AI arena is what you're telling me. Well, I feel like I am pretty confident that I will win the AI arena. I don't know. I feel like I am though. I feel like I can beat Shy Guy in any competition when it comes to it. So I feel like maybe I win the veto. I take off Toadette. Wow, I've never seen that before. Okay. And you put up Shy Guy. Okay. And I battle him out in the AI arena, so that way the nominees are me, Peep, Shy Guy. I battle him out. I beat him. He's against Peep, and nobody would want to evict Peep because Peep doesn't do anything in the game, right? So I feel like obviously Shy Guy would go home because he's the biggest target. Wow, that's hot. Wow, okay. That's really big. That's a lot to unfold. Wow, okay. You are very confident. You're a very confident player, and I feel like I love that. Okay, so how do you feel about it? Okay. Or is that a no? No. It's just, I'm just so shocked by this. I guess. Okay. Thanks. See you later. It makes me feel good knowing that Circus Bonnie is on the same page as me and is 100% comfortable and okay enough to take the shot against Shy Guy, because considering that I know they are pretty close. So, you know, it really shows a new aspect of Circus Bonnie that he is willing to work with me. I really, really love that for both me and him. I feel like further in life, I feel like we could be a really good duo together. And I'm just excited. Like, let's let it play out. Never, ever did I expect this. He's thinking about winning the veto, taking Toadette off, who I want to go home this week, mind you, and using it on her so that way I can put Shy Guy up? No, I need Shy Guy to be picked on this veto, win it, and not use it at all. Hey everyone, it's time to play for the veto competition. I need everyone in the living room right now, please. Only 6 people can participate in the veto competition. Myself, my 3 nominations, and 2 other house guests selected by random draw. With my 3 nominees, please join me up here. Okay, I'll pick the 2 players who will be participating in this week's veto. Circus Bonnie, which means house guest choice for myself. I am going to pick Springtrap. I really wanted to pick Shy Guy, but I knew if the plan failed and, you know, Shy Guy was not picked in general, I feel like Monty would have been mad at me. So I just picked Springtrap in hopes that maybe he can win the power veto and he just won't use it. Okay, and the last player is Owlette. And I also need to choose a host for this competition, and I'm going to go ahead and choose Glamrock Chica. Thank you. Big Brother Morpheus won the competition is soon to begin. Good luck, everyone. These veto picks suck. They're ass. Like, are you kidding me? First off, we got the big head bitch Owlette, who obviously isn't going to save me, because I literally To be fair, okay, I said a lot of hurtful things to her last week. Not last week, it was week 1, but I said a lot of hurtful things, so oopsies. And then we have a Springtrap who I literally have zero connection with. I do not talk to that man at all. We have zero conversations, literally nothing. Like, it just sucks. Like, I'm over it. I'm cooked. So, oh my god, thank you, Jesus. Shy Guy was not picked for the power veto, which increases my odds and the other nominees' odds for even winning it. So if I can't win it, I'm hoping Toadette can win it. Welcome everyone to AI Lost and Found, and here's how it will work. In this competition, everyone's veto chips have been stolen. It is your job to find another player's veto chip. Once found, yell out the player's name in order to eliminate them. The last player standing will win the golden power of veto. Very simple. Do you all understand? Yes, yes. Alright, this competition will begin on my go. I really need to lock in today. Like, I need to win this power of veto. I need to save myself from the block and just honestly send it. Like, I got to win this. So I'm looking at my competitors and looking at my competition, and this veto was completely stacked against me. Like, they all hate me. Like, wow, they're gonna be looking for my chip. Okay, everyone, this competition starts in 1, 2, 3, go. Circus Bonnie. I'm sorry, Circus Bonnie, you have been eliminated. Oh. Who is this? Owlette! Of course. Hey, don't be mad at me. It's not my fault I found your name. I mean, it's their fault for putting it up there. Yeah, Toadette, no one said I was mad at you. I just said of course, because it's a coincidence that you found my name, dumbass. Someone's playing the press. If I find your name, I won't call out your name. Okay, and if I find your name, I won't call out your name either. Try to find Springtrap's and Peep's name. Okay. Springtrap. It is now down between the 3 nominations. Toadette. Oh my god, good job, I guess. Peep. Congratulations, Monty. You have won the golden power of veto. Yes, let's go. Yes, let's go. I just won the power of veto. I know I said I might use it on Toadette, but I mean, having the power of veto in my hand is a little tempting to maybe use it on myself just to ensure, but I don't know. Still gotta lay on it. Of course. It was a 2v1. It was Monty and Toadette just against me. Obviously, they were going to win that. Hey Monty, I talked to everyone about, having Shy Guy be put on the block and, how they would vote, and use it on yourself, dude. We have the numbers. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna use it. Ooh. Hey man, I'm just saying, if it doesn't work out, I mean, don't get mad at me. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna use it. Oh my god. See, this is exactly why I don't like you, Monty. You're very ego-headed, you're very cocky, and you just have a big head that needs to be humbled immediately. He needs to go ASAP. Well, that did not go according to plan. I thought it was gonna click in his brain. I honestly made that up. I didn't talk to nobody about the votes, but honestly, I thought that was gonna click in his brain and be like, okay, maybe I should use the veto on myself and not say Toadette, who Circus Bunny wants to go home this week. I don't care what Circus Bunny is yapping about. All I do know is he better not backstab me on this plan, because he fully agreed that he was gonna go on and do the plan with us to get Shy Guy out as the replacement nominee. That way we can beat him in the AI arena. So if he turns his back on me, we're gonna have a lot of issues. This is a veto meeting. Circus Bonnie has nominated Toadette, Peep, and I for eviction. However, I have the power to veto to say one of his 3 nominations. I have decided to use the veto on Toadette. What? Wow. What? That's crazy. Thank you so much. No problem, of course. You deserve it. Circus Bonnie, as head falsehood, you must name a replacement nominee. Okay, so there's been a lot of conversations going around on whether, this person should be on the block or not. It was a whole plan, orchestrated. Monty, I'm sorry. I told you to use a veto on yourself. Unfortunately, Wendy, I have decided to name you my replacement. Wow. Backstabber. I'm sorry, Wendy. That was not the plan. It's okay. What a pussy. What a punk. This veto meeting is adjourned. Actually, it's not. I have the AI veto, and what this allows me to do is take myself from the block, forcing the HOH to immediately name a replacement nominee. So with that being said, I will be happily exiting the block. So Circus Money, please stand and name a new replacement. Damn. Fuck. I'm sorry. Cream, I'm sorry. Fucking pussy. It's okay. I'm sorry, babe. It's fine. This veto meeting is adjourned. Who will win the BBAI arena? Cream, Peep, or Monty? Plus, who will be evicted from the Big Brother game? Find out next time on Big Brother AIDS.